Coming to you live from Southern California, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Sunshine Strawberry. She's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from her.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching her in batting practice, she was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think she'd probably say half of the home runs she's hit lately have been mistakes because she's just trying to go gap to gap.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Josh.
Runner at second, 2 down.
The Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here's something to watch, Singy. She's got the best OPS on the team. She can hurt you. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So, runner at second, 2 down. Cam Smith now at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. And he lays down a bunt. Sends it to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. So the Astros leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Sunshine Strawberry digs in now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in her last at-bat.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Baez around third. Relay throw home. He's safe. It's 6-0. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out, runner at second. Josh Lowe, the next to hit.
Number 3, Josh Lowe.
Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Tap to first. Fry. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Now it's the
Up next to the
DH,
Astros,
Luke
the
Raley.
designated hitter, Luke Raley.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Popped up. Neto in position. He's got it.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, YR2.
And here's the catcher,
next,
Sunshine
the Angels.
Strawberry.
The catcher,
She's
number
already homered
33,
here in this one.
Sunshine Strawberry.
In the air to left center. Loperfido on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 3.
Strawberry was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Sunshine Strawberry. Without a doubt, she's a player to keep an eye on, partner. She's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, she's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Find the ball.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a bouncer.
Hold it right there.
Correa.
Hold it right there.
Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it. 2 on, 1 out.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Nolan Shanuel. That one lifted to left. Alvarez has a beat on it. And that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. The Halos lead this one 1-0. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run homer, her 80th home run of the season. And they add on. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Man at first, nobody out. And next to hit for Houston, Luke Raley. 2-1 now. And a sac bunt here. Sends it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. That's a laser base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Mike Trout. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Runner at second. Tap back to the mound. Gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Now here is Zach Neto.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not she can score on that base hit.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Second baseman.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. First and second, 1 out. Christian Moore, the next to hit. The Halos trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Flips it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag.
Nolan Shanuel getting ready to hit. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw won't get there in time, and now they have runners at the corners.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Strawberry now at the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Hit hard, base hit. She's not just hot, she's lava right now. Can't believe they're still pitching to her. Safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-1. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
The center fielder, number 27.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. That ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Man at first, Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and she makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Strawberry starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Strawberry really stood out in this win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Sunshine Strawberry, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Luis Arise stands in.
Baseman, number 8, Luis Arise. First pitch, 12:35.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Strawberry takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the Angels catcher. Sunshine Strawberry. Strawberry with some nice production in her last game. 4 runs batted in.
I'll pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Good job. Squared up on that side.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Josh Lowe.
Now here is Josh Lowe. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. Runner takes off in the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying to the warning track, makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout.
Wow.
Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Squirts away a little bit. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
This one in the air, center field. Loperfido settles underneath it, and that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We played 2 full. Angels 4, and the Astros nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Popped up. Strawberry under it. One away.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez. Up next for the Angels, the catcher,
Strawberry
number 33,
with an impressive 5-hit performance in her last game. That one ripped right center field, reaching back towards the wall. He brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
So next up for Houston, Joey Loperfido.
Number 10, Joey Loperfido.
And it's second. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Pena up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
In the air to left center, McKinstry under this one. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here comes the throw. Slides his hand in there. See, it's 6-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Strawberry stepping in, pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and she's no stranger to the spotlight. She's built for spots just like this.
Ripped to first, caught.
She put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Strawberry played pretty well in this win. Just one hit in 5 at-bats.
Not great, not terrible, Boo. Just kind of an average game for her. Still always good to get a team win, though.
Sunshine Strawberry, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Sunshine Strawberry will hit next.
Sunshine Strawberry.
That one lifted to left. McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Josh Lowe.
Now here is Jackson Merrill.
Number 3, Jackson.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Sends it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
And that one hammered. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safely into second. She's got a double.
Her hot hitting continues. She's been getting great results lately. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And she got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Runner at second. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Up next for the Angels.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Mike Trout. Two on, one out. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill should have this one. And that's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Angels 1. This is Angels baseball on the show LA. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Machado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and she makes the catch. One left for San Diego, but they still lead it 2-1. Strawberry steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
Hey! 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. So digging in, Jake McCarthy.
The left fielder, number 32.
Quijada goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Runner on the move. That's it for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Strawberry stepping in. A base hit here could shift the 5. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Here comes a 3-2. He gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's Trout. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Slowly on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Now 2 out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So runner at second, 2 down. Zach Neto digs in now. The tying run at the plate. Swing, and he popped it up. Walker settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. One down. And now here is Jackson Merrill.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and she makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, number 8.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Pavin Smith, the next to hit for the Angels. Estrada is just one strike away. And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Strawberry had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
Oh, Boog, she definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, she can hold her head high.
So up next, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Safely into second. She's got a double.
Batting third, the right fielder, number
That
3,
pretty much split the
Josh.
zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Runner at second. That one kicks away from the catcher.
You're down.
To third, in there safely. And on the wild pitch, she goes down to third. One now. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Still only one out here in the inning.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 3, Josh.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
33, Sunshine Strawberry.
On the ground to first. Walker takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 3, Josh. low.
One down.
Up next for the
Here's the
Angels,
catcher,
number
Sunshine
33,
Strawberry.
Sunshine
1 for 3.
Strawberry.
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. In the air, right field. Tatis going back on this one. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
One down. And now here is Sunshine Strawberry. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The 0-2. That one lifted to left. McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Angels.
So 2 down. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Sunshine Strawberry.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground, and that's just foul. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well, and that one becomes property of the beast. A 3-run shot, another one in her incredible season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-5.
She's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and she's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what she did.
Strawberry had a great showing in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time, because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.